So hello viewers, so today I'll be showing you us how to cut a shirt. Is that okay? So stay tuned. If this is your first time, you are welcome. So let's get started. So the first thing we are going to do is you can see that my fabric is folded into two. Now if you want to cut a shirt, your folding is going to be as if you want to cut trouser, because we are cutting the front the same time. Is that okay? So you have to fold your fabric into two this way. Then the next thing that you are going to do is you are going to fold it this way. Are you seeing what I'm doing? Fold it this way, then make sure it's 2 inches. Where you folded is what? 2 inches, like this. Is that okay? Then you are going to draw your line, your shoulder line, this way. You can see. So the next thing that we are going to do now is to put our measurements. So I'm going to put the shoulder measurement. The shoulder measurement is 16. By divided by 2 is 8, plus half inch is 8.5. Is that okay? So we are going to mark it. Remember that your shoulder that you are going to measure is going to start from the hem of this your folding here, not from the inner side of it. Is that okay? So you are going to measure your 8.5. So after you measure your 8.5, you are going to go down by 2.5. You are going to cut it as if you are cutting a male shirt. Is that okay? Then you put your armhole. Your armhole is 8.5 too. So after you've done that, you are going to connect the lines. So after you have done that, the next thing that you're going to do is you take your curve. You're going to take your curve and put the armhole. Are you seeing the way I'm placing it? Then you draw your armhole curve. So after you've done that, the next thing now is to put the neckline. Now the neck I'm going to use is 17 inches. You know that if you've been following this channel, you know how we divide our neckline to get our neckline. Whatever you have, the 17 divided by 6. Whatever you have for the width, you minus 0.5. Then for the depth, you add 0.5. So when I divided, I got 2.3. By the time I minus, I'll be having so by the time you divide 17 by 6, you have 2.8 minus 0.5, you have 2.3. So my width here is 2.3, so I'm going to mark it. Then the 2.8 you got from dividing 17 by 6, you add 0.5, should give you 3.1. So I'm going to take my curve now and draw the neckline. Is that okay? So the next thing you are going to do is from this your 2.5, join it to the neckline here. So from your shoulder here, you join it to the neckline there. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do now is to we're going to add the other measurements. So we are starting with the bust. The bust now we are having 12.5. You mark it. The waist now 16. Mark it. The waist now is 11.5. Mark it. Then the hip. Remember the final length we are using is 28 plus 1 inch folding allowance. Is that okay? Now you know that normally hip is around 24. So this is the hip area. So we are going to put the measurement for the hip now. The hip is 14 inches. So what you are going to do now is we are taking so this is what you have. So we are going to cut it out now. So after you have cut the neck, you are going to notch it here because this is where you'll be folding when you want to put the button line. So I'm going to cut it out now. So the same thing for the down part here, we are going to notch it. So now we are done with the front. So we are going to use this front now to cut the back. So we have to rearrange this now. Now when you are cutting the back, are you seeing this place that we notched? This part here that you are seeing, this is the button allowance. Are you seeing it? This is the button allowance. So when you want to cut the back, you are not going to consider this. So you just watch the way I'm going to lay it. I will show you. Can you see the notched part? Is on is at the center back of for the back bodies that I want to cut. The same thing for the front here. So this is what you have. So this is how you are going to put the front to the back. So now our major concern now is going to be on the shoulder area. Is that okay? You can see it. So the next thing that we are going to do on the shoulder now is for us to take the measurements for the shoulder. Now, because this is the back, we're going to go up by 3 inches. On the shoulder line, go up by 3 inches. after you have done this, you can now cut it out this way. So I want you to notice this place carefully. So the next thing you are going to do now, you are going to fold here on the shoulder. Make sure where you are placing it is like half inch placement. Is that okay? Then you try and press it down with your hand so that it will leave a mark. Now you can see we have a mark. I don't know if you can see, we have this mark. So you are going to take your ruler now and draw a line on that mark. So after you have done that, now for the front and the back neckline to rhyme, you have to mark. So where they are meeting, you notch it. Is that okay? So that when you come this way, you can now take the neckline. This way. So now you've succeeded in cutting the back. So the next thing you're going to do is just to cut out the back now. Okay. So because I want to put, you know, for shirts, if you notice somehow the back is a bit longer than the front. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to trim it. So what I mean is this. Okay. I'm taking, let me say, 1.5 inch. By 1.5. So this is it. So I'm going to curve it this way. So I'm going to cut this. To enter the back. So this is what it's going to look like. So now we are done with the front. So the next thing is we are going to, you see the way it is, we are going to bend it the same way we bend it to cut the neckline. We are still going to bend it like that. Then we measure the armhole so that we can get the armhole that we are going to cut. So you place your tape this way, then you trace it. So the armhole I'm cutting is 11 inches. Alright, so for the sleeve, you can see I've already folded it. Remember that we got 11. So I'm going to count the sleeve now. So you measure it. 10. So the length is 21, but I'm adding 4 inches allowance for folding. Okay. So the round sleeve is 9 inches, which is 4.5, but I'll be cutting 6. I'll be cutting 6. So this is it. So you are going to draw it this way. Is that okay? And this is the allowance. I'm going to cut it back now. So now we've cut the sleeve. The next thing now is to cut the interface for the back. So thank you for watching. See you on the next video. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up.